Hi everyone, it's me, Captain Blueberry Buckaroo, aka Lancer737, and today I'm going to be visiting People's Equestrias and talking about a very unique, cool theory that I have. I'll get to that later. First, let's actually defeat some monsters here for a second. Ooh, just barely not enough. Okay, well, never mind then. We're not going to be defeating them. Don't forget to add me. My friend code is in the top left hand corner. Oh, there is one other thing I need to mention. I now have a page on Odyssey. I go by the name Lunar Lancer Leader, but the at me here is still Lancer737C. As you can see right there, I tried to make it different, but that's just how it's going to be. I'm uploading here now. Unfortunately, I have no followers. I'm going to need some more followers, please, guys. This place is way cooler than YouTube. Obviously, I'm not going to abandon YouTube. I'm still going to upload stuff there, but Trollestia is constantly messing with my videos and everyone's videos there. I'm constantly seeing my own comments deleted. I'm constantly seeing my own followers' comments deleted. I'm seeing my likes go backwards. Um, I'm seeing my views go backwards too, which is impossible. But yeah, I'm on Odyssey, ODYSEE.com, and it's just a really cool place. The only thing that's missing right now is the replay button or feature. But yeah, come here, guys. Follow me here. And just in case something happens on YouTube, don't forget to check me out on here and like and subscribe and just yeah, have everything notification wise set up so that if you're not getting it on YouTube, you'll probably get it here. I'm also going to upload exclusive stuff to this channel. It'll be a little bit, but it's not going to be immediately. But yeah, this is a cool place. Please follow me here. And now, back to the game. And here we go to our next neighbor. If it loads. Oh, come on. I was worried there for a second. Here you go. They have lots of tiles here. But it still looks pretty cool. Looks like they have all their elements activated. So it's possible that they have beat Nightmare Moon. I'm not sure. I want to say no, but you know, there was that one place that I mentioned before. I didn't think they'd beat them, but you know that because I was looking specifically for the Canterlot Castle. I didn't find it, but I saw Celestia walking around. But anyway, what's on the screen is my favorite part here. It's a very nice place. Very cozy, not too big. Has lots of nice character to it because of all the rocks and stuff. Yeah, whatever. Sorry about that. That game is so intrusive. Anyway, have a happy Valentine's Day and a happy New Year. Next is Jet Music. Don't forget to add them. Their friend code is right next to their name. So is Pie. Here you go, Jet Music. They haven't made it too far, but it still is a nice looking place. I like what they did here. It looks pretty cool. I would have completely enclosed it, but it still looks pretty cool. This might be my favorite spot already. To be exact, everything that's on the screen here. Well, they got a Martian pony. Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about talking about them. Although I'm assuming people will be like, that's non-canon, but it's in the comics. It's made by official writers. It counts. What's debatable is if it's in a different universe. I don't think that one was. But then again, I think it was a short story anyway. Anyway, they're up and coming. I wish them lots of luck. Um, I have a bad feeling they kind of quit, though, judging by what's going on in their place and what's happening in the game right now. But I could be wrong. I hope they didn't. I hope they're having fun. Anyway, Jet Music, have a happy St. Valentine's Day and a happy New Year. Next is Cloud Cookie. Here you go, Cloud Cookie. That's actually a pretty nice name. Well, that's pretty cool. They have this section all the way out here. Looks very nice. Might be my favorite spot, to be honest with you. It's pretty cool looking. And then they have Fluttershy's section, which also looks pretty good. That might be my favorite section, too. There's not too many places to pick from, but it is pretty cool looking. Yeah, I like it. They've done a nice job with what they can do. And I wish them lots of luck. They did a nice job. They did. And I want them to have a happy Valentine's Day and a happy New Year. Here's Randolph music. Here we go, Randolph music. I like the look of it. It's very reminiscent of how I used to have my Equestria. My Ponyville, to be specific. It's getting compact enough, though, that I can barely pick a favorite spot, but it probably would be what's on the screen here. Hopefully you haven't given up on the game. I hope you're having fun right now in the campaign. Man, this is going really fast just because how small these places are. No offense. This is just how it is when you first start out. I remember when I only had this stretch of road right here going back and forth the way the camera is motioned. Good old memories. Anyway, Randolph music. I want you to have a very awesome Valentine's Day and a Happy New Year. Next is Berry Pants. Here you go, Berry Pants. They got Great Rarity and Pinkie Pie's sections out here. In fact, what I'm looking at might be my favorite section already. Looks very nice being the way it is together. Although I like this too, but again, it's just sometimes it is based on the building because some of these buildings are way cool looking, cooler than others, you know. The ponies are busy right here, fabricating a plan to save the world or to conquer it. Don't know. It depends on Berry Pants and what his ponies are like in their universe. Well, anyway, Berry Pants, this place is looking very nice, and I wish you lots of luck in the campaign. Peace be with you. Have a happy early Valentine's Day and a happy New Year. Last one for today is Honey Daisy. Don't forget to add them. The friend code is right next to their name. Here you go, Honey Daisy. They made a mad dash towards the element of magic. Haven't unlocked it yet, but hey. Actually, I went for all the elements. They still need stuff for loyalty and magic. This looks awesome right here. I love what they did here. This is definitely my favorite section in their Ponyville. But in truth, it does all look good. It almost always does. Everywhere I go. Starlight Glimmer is running off into the cold winter. Or towards Rarity and Twilight. I don't know. She's not making up her mind. Or maybe she has, I don't know. And Celestia surveys them from the distance. Is that Dr. Hose? No, that's not. I think that's Crescent. I forget his full name, but he's a Wonderbolt, or a Wonderbolt manager, I should say. I don't know if he actually is a full-blown Wonderbolt. Anyway, Honey Daisy, I want you to have a happy St. Valentine's Day and a happy New Year. And now it's time for a pony theory. This is a theory that I've toyed with in the past, but this is specifically for newer viewers. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen, but oh well. Going back to this, um, let's see. The theory was, well, you'll see. I do believe that Skylanders and My Little Pony are in the same universe. This would fix my theory, or help enhance my theory, I should say, that the world is much bigger than the map that we've been given. Because in all honesty, we've seen stuff imply that the Earth is much bigger, and it would have to be, with it being a representation of our Earth. And so the landmasses that we're seeing are just what is part of both most of the equestrian territories and its allies, and neighboring neutral and enemy kingdoms. But like I said, it would be too small if that literally was the entire Earth's continents. This kind of fixes things, and there's a lot of parallels between them. For one, the element of magic and the element of magic both have nearly the same exact symbols in both series. And wouldn't it just be amazing if it turned out that Spike's family is is the same as Spyro's? If Spyro himself were not Spike's older brother. And this would work in a lot of different ways, because in the series they established that purple dragons are both not only incredibly rare, but the absolute most powerful kind of dragon. In fact, lots of legends and lore and prophecies are centered around purple dragons. And wouldn't it be fitting that a purple dragon was essential for protecting the world? And Celestia knew about this and took him in to raise him, to help him be a better creature for the world, and to prepare him for the eventual day that he may become a Skylander. I just feel like that's a very precious picture. You have to just take a look at it. Everyone needs to have Spyro and Spike crossover. It just needs to happen. And then we have this character here, which would be very interesting if they did. He is a shadow dragon. But not only is he a shadow dragon, he's also a dreammancer. And as we know from MLP lore, dreammancers are incredibly rare. In fact, I want to say that dream magic itself is the rarest and absolute most powerful magic in My Little Pony. But that's for a completely different video. One could argue that you've literally seen less love magic users in the series versus dreammancers, and that would just be because of the few stories that we have shown with villains that are really big bad villains connected to Princess Luna / Nightmare Moon. And in a sense, yeah, you're correct in that point, but we do have lore in it showing that there are other love magic users. It's just that the applications are limited, and it's also, it in itself is a dangerous magic. It's just, you can do a lot more with dream magic. It's very dangerous. And then we have this character, Trailblazer, a unicorn that is a Skylander. And he would fit in quite well, being a bridge between the two different series. He specializes in specifically intensely hot cinnamon-based fire magics. That's a little bit, crazy. I mean, I can't see Celestia and or Daybreaker being like, not only do I want the most dangerous fire magic, I want it to be scented like cinnamon. I want my enemies to at least smell something great as I burn them alive with magic fire. That's probably not happening, but that's something unique to him. And I have no doubt Princess Celestia would be proud to have a few people from her kingdom mingle with the Skylanders and be a hero, because the Skylanders in this series are very, very much the equivalent of the Avengers from Marvel Comics or the Justice League from DC. Although Justice League, they're kind of lame. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. And then we have this character. She is incredibly awesome. Her personality is a hybrid mix between Rarity and Rainbow Dash. And if you want to be more specific, you could just flat out say her personality is a heck of a lot like Rainbow Dash's from G3, which is like Rarity's. Um, she would count as an alicorn dragon because she's a hybrid of Pegasus. No, she's a hybrid of unicorn and dragon, creating what again would be a alicorn dragon. She is really cool. She specifically, um, her magics are focused on rainbowmancy, which sounds crazy in itself, but they are so powerful. She can create black holes and singularities with said magic. And a singularity point is mathematically at this point, just because it can't exactly be fully calculated at this point. When you're using these calculations, it is a point of energy, infinite energy, specifically gravitational energy. Don't 100% quote me on that. You can check that out, but it is a point of infinite energy, and if you got into that, you would be absolutely destroyed. And she's doing that with rainbows. She also has characteristics of a Pegasus, being that she can feather walk and control storm elements as well. So she is incredibly powerful. Her name's Whirlwind. Imagine the times and stories we could have with her hanging out with Rarity and Rainbow Dash. But going back to the theories, their elements are very nearly identical. Granted, we don't see an element of water, we don't see element of fire, wind, and all those other things in the series. But then again, we do know there are multiple different kind of elements and types of magics. It's just the series focuses on the elements of friendship, and so it would make sense that there are other ones. It's just that one is in itself also really, really powerful. But it can't be a coincidence. It just cannot be a coincidence that both elements of magic look nearly identical. As we see here, this is one of the representations of the element of magic from Skylanders versus the element of magic from My Little Pony. There are some fine detail differences, but it can't be a coincidence that they are this similar. Oh, and just as a bonus, the element of night looks just like this. Yeah, looks nearly identical to Princess Luna / Nightmare Moon's cutie mark. That can't be a coincidence either. Also, it cannot be a coincidence that if you had seen my older videos where I used to play Skylanders a lot, that I won a competition with Skylanders with a small explanation with them being a crossover, and they gifted me a lot of stuff in game. That cannot be a coincidence. I can't talk. That can't be a coincidence. Darn it! What the heck is wrong with me? I'm tongue tied. That's just it. I'm tongue tied. I don't have the element of tongue with me. It can't be a coincidence. That's what I'm trying to say. And it could have been if the series had not gone downhill. They went nuts. Let's be honest. They went nuts with both um, having to constantly force people to buy more and more figurines. Not only that, but then also forcing people to have to use loot boxes to try to win them in the digital games, the pure digital games. They became too greedy, the people that were making it. If they had been more successful and more mindful of the player base, we very well could have had that crossover, that full-blown crossover. They had already crossed over with many other characters, including from Crash Bandicoot. Technically, Spyro is the flagship character, but in a sense, he does count as a crossover because that's not the normal Spyros. And then the characters from the Nintendo realm crossing over. That was a big one too, and it's not a coincidence that both Skylanders and MLP had the same provider for comic books. Anyway, this is just a theory, a pony theory. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to add me on Odyssey. Please, all of you, go right now and follow me on Odyssey. And if you can, watch my videos there, and I will have exclusive stuff there. Spread the word that I'm on Odyssey, please. Anyway, I love you all. Take it easy and have a great weekend.